What is up, criminals? Welcome to my video on how to win every single war you do. For starters, you may be asking yourself, why listen to this kid? What does he know about winning wars? Well, for starters, right off the hop, we are on a 73 win streak. We are ranked number 1 in Canada and 22 in the world last time I checked. Let me start by showing you guys our war log. Now first, let me say not all of these wars have been so squeaky clean. Obviously, all green. I think 42 days ago, we had a war versus Tamil Achievers where we won by just under 2%. So it was a squeaker. It was scary. We almost lost our win streak. Again, I think 19 days ago, we had a war versus a clan called Clash Pub. Great attackers. We won by 2 stars, but their destruction percentage was about 0.5% higher than ours. So had they tied us, they would have beaten us. That would have been ripskins for our win streak. Now, before I go explaining the finer points of consistently winning and showing you guys some of the replays, let me show you this completely awesome new website in the world of Clash. It's called clashofstats.net, and I'll put the link in the description for you all to make it a little bit more convenient. So here we are, guys, clashofstats.net. Now this website I think is fairly new. They rank, what is this? It says 12,000, so around 30,000 clans, 300,000 players, and ranking 3.1 million clans. So let's go right into the rankings. That seemed a little bit confusing there, but honestly, this website is amazing. The algorithm that they have for collecting all this information seems like some next level stuff. So we're gonna go to war rankings. And we'll go to the world. So right now, Mathematica is in the lead with a 74 win streak. They're also up there for, I think they're number 2 clan in the world for most war wins, 359. That's some next level shit, guys. That's ridiculous. So where are we? We were at 22 last time. Right now, we're at 29 actually. But it hasn't updated our war wins yet. We're at 73, not 72. So we will definitely be up in the top 20, I'd say. Like at 73 we could be ranked 11, not quite breaking the top 10. So let me show you guys something kind of cool. So let's go into the war win rankings. Now this clan is an Asian clan, and they are well known in the Clash community if you're well in depth in the war community. But they have the most war wins, obviously 368 over 365, so honestly not that much. They're on a war win streak right now of 18, and their best is a 54 win streak. Let me show you guys how they do things here. Level 328, Jesus, that's high level to say the least. So let's look. All these levels are decent. It looks like there's a lot of inactive characters, a lot of unranked badges. Now after 17, after level 180, there's a steep drop off of their levels. Now look at this. It's all level 3s, 8s, 12s, 7s, 19s, just pretty much Town Hall 1s, 2s, and 3s. Now all these accounts are basically filler. Now Clash's new algorithm, they have made it so they try and match the top war weight and not so much the bottom. So if they put in 10 Town Hall 11s, I think Clash now tries to match them with 10 Town Hall 11s regardless of what the lower bases are. Beforehand, all they would do is even out the war weight and then just meet in the middle with a clan with a similar war weight. So their strategy was to put in, say, 10 Town Hall 11s and 10 Town Hall 1s, and that might match them up with 20 Town Hall 9s versus their account. So the Town Hall 9s wouldn't even be able to touch the Town Hall 11s. I'm not sure if the strategy still works. The fact that they're still at they're at 18 win streak and they lost after 54 might say something, maybe not. But this is just the strategy that they have used, and clearly it has worked for a while because they are the number 1 in Clash of Clans for Wars 1. Now, if you want to be winning wars, you have to be 3-starring bases, guys. Now, that isn't to say that you have to 3-star every Town Hall 10 and 11 that you come across. They all don't need to be tripled, but high percentage 2-stars and the odd triple on the top bases can go a long way and have definitely kept our streak alive. Since modding has been banned, our wars have gotten tenfold easier and have taken a lot of stress off our wars, worrying about if the next clan we face are going to be heavy modders or not. Honestly, Clash of Clans, Supercell, I sincerely thank you guys for that ban. Rule number 1, guys, get to know your 3-star strategies. Valkyries for Town Hall 9s and up have become almost the go-to strategy for these Town Hall levels, especially the 10s and 11s, mainly because it's so much easier to get 2 and 3 stars with them since the buff. But for Town Hall 9s, you still want to be well versed in attacks like goho, queen walks, lavaloons, and gohos. Don't even mention go wipes in my clan. I'd rather go wipe my ass with your base. That is a forbidden word in our clan. An example of a war in our clan is, let's say, 2 Town Hall 11s, 6 Town Hall 10s, 3 of which are 9.5s, about 15 Town Hall 9s, and I think 6 of those are 8.5s, and about 7 Town Hall 8s. That may have been a bit confusing, a lot of numbers thrown out there, but let me try and clarify it for you and explain what a 0.5 base is if you're not too sure. Alright guys, let me show you an example of some of our 0.5 bases and how we try and keep our war weight low but our attack power high. So let's start at the bottom of our 9s, number 20 Koalas. As you can see, he's got no expos, which are the most heavily weighting defenses for Town Hall 9s, and all of his defense levels are still around Town Hall 8. But he's got double giant big bombs. He's got everything that a Town Hall 9 should have except for the expos. Let's go up the list. Who do we got here now? Pock Thug Life, again, double giant big bombs. Great anti 3-star bases, guys. Nobody would ever guess where the Teslas are, the double giant big bombs, or anything of that nature. But again, no expos, so our war weight is relatively low. Again, DGBs everywhere to thwart hogs. We make it so the kill squad has to go into the Archer Queen, or should go in the Archer Queen, and most of the double giant big bomb spots are by the back with the air defenses, so we can't get max attack stratted or lavaloon easily at all. Continue up the list. Here we go. Another anti 3-star. The Queen's pretty well guarded there. No expos. Low war weight. This is the name of the game here, guys. All these guys have pretty good capability for attacking, and they weight just over Town Hall 8s. This one's starting to get a little heavier because all the defenses are Town Hall 9, but again, there's no expos, and the heroes are a decent enough level to that their counterpart in war is more than likely going to be a pretty shitty base. Up the list again. No expos yet again, and this guy's heroes are great. This is Dan the man. He has 25 Archer Queen and 20 Barb King. The fact that he can weight so low without those expos and yet attack so high is such a tremendous advantage in wars. It's actually ridiculous. Let me go up. So this is one of our Town Hall 9.5s. So this guy has the capability of attacking Town Hall 10s because of his attack power. His golems are level 5. His Valkyries are actually shit. He should absolutely be upgrading those. Lava Hounds, Wizards, all these things are maxed, and he can attack Town Hall 10s essentially, but he weights lower than some of our Town Hall 9s. This is the name of the game. Let's look at Fizz God, another one. This guy is a great war geared base. All these actually started as Archer Towers, but those are the only things really. Everything is pretty much a Town Hall 9 level except for the Infernos as well as the Wizard Towers. But look, Archer Queen 40, Barb King 38. Look at his attack capability. He can 3-star Town Hall 10s, and he weights just over a Town Hall 9. So that is beauty, guys. That is really what tilts our wars over the edge for us, because we weight so low, so we get up against clans with lower weighting bases that are less developed, but we have the capability of attacking a lot higher. So to sum that up, you need bases that are not rushed, so high level heroes and troops with low level defenses to kill it. One of my most important strategies though is to save a lot of your higher attackers till near the end. That way you can assess how the war is turning out and use your attacks for bully hits on Town Hall 9s and such if necessary. To ensure you guys are maximizing your war stars and cleaning up all of those lower bases, which are key. You do not want to enter the final hour of war and not have anybody to clean up a Town Hall 8, for example, and lose by 1 star. That would be devastating. Another strategy we incorporate is to never let randoms in during war days. They could easily be from the enemy clan, come in, screenshot your bases, and relay them to your opponents, which can hurt your war effort if you're going up against savvy attackers. We let almost nobody in our main clan, and we funnel attackers through our tryout clan, which allows us to only take the best of the best and not have people who, to put it lightly, are shit as fuck, waste attacks in a potentially difficult war. A great example of that is we actually had one guy who came in. I think we met him in Global. I'm not sure though now. But he came in as a max Town Hall 9, 30 heroes, everything maxed. Decent war stars too. I think he had around 500-600 war stars. So we're like, you know what, we'll give this guy a go. We ended up matching up against a particularly difficult clan. This guy ended up attacking too high for us. He attacked a couple of town halls above his, a couple of numbers above his town hall, and ended up getting a 1-star with a lavaloon. He rage quit, left the clan, and went and joined another clan with a similar win streak. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? Why did we let this scrub lord in? He almost cost us the war, but because we had we saved a fair amount of cleanup and we were very smart with our attacks, we didn't let us affect us. But if you guys are on a win streak, don't risk it, man. Funnel people through a tryout clan. I believe I only have one more real point to cover, and that's heroes upgrading. I'm asked this constantly, can I still war with the hero down? My answer is, honestly, I give no fucks so long as you can still 3-star in war. With Town Hall 9s especially, I queen walk to goho 99% of the time and rarely even need my king in those situations, and often flex heals on these bases. But if the queen is upgrading, it can become slightly more difficult to 3-star your counterparts in war, and that player has to be ready to gem the time if it becomes the difference between a W and an L, a win and a louse. Actually, I have one more quick point to cover: how to choose a base to attack. A lot of clans use the mirror strat, meaning they make everyone attack their counterpart in war. For example, if you're 15, you must attack number 15 as well. I am not a fan of this strat at all because you force players to attack bases that they may not feel comfortable hitting and someone else would be, thereby wasting an attack. I normally implement a +1 -3 rule, so you can attack up 1 and down 3. This is of course only on generic wars where we are not heavily outweighted or at a town hall disadvantage. Also, we make sure everyone does their first attack in the first 12 hours of war, which gives you a great spectrum of how it's going in case you need to start delegating attacks in case of a close war. If you guys run big wars like 40s and 50s, there is always something called clashcaller.com. This allows you to reserve the base you want on a first come first serve basis and adds a bit more order and structure for your clan attacks. We never really have that issue aside from a few petty disputes here and there, so we never bother with that. I sincerely hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Make sure to drop a sub if you haven't already, as I put out about 2 to 3 videos a week and I'm trying to grow as a Clash YouTuber. Thank you for watching, guys, and as always, enjoy your freedom.